I am so honored that you're here. It's a great privilege to welcome you to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. This is the museum. Yeah, please. I'll tell you, this is the museum as a celebration of the American story through the lens of the African American experience. But it's a story that finds resonance in freedom struggles everywhere, because oppressed people are not tidally demarcated by borders. No, their common dreams and aspirations bind them in solidarity. America and South Africa are connected by our shared histories of struggle and the force of our visionaries who drew inspiration and strength from one another. Since our grand opening in September 2016, presided over by my friend, President Barack Obama, we have welcomed over 6 million visitors from around the world.
To my daughters, Zenani and Zinzi Mandela, my darlings, the nice letter by Zinzi reached me safely, and I was indeed very glad to know that she is now in Standard 2. When Mommy came to see me last December, she told me that both of you had passed your examinations and that Zeni is now in Standard 3. It pleases me very much to know that all my children are doing well. I hope you will do even better at the end of the year. I was happy to learn that Zeni can cook rice, meat, chips, and many other things. I'm looking forward to the day when I will be able to enjoy all that she cooks. Zinzi says her heart is sore, and she wants to know when I will come back. I do not know, my darlings, when I will return. In the letter I wrote in 1996, I told you that the white judge said I should stay in jail for the rest of my life. It may be long before I come back. It may be soon. Nobody knows when it will be. Not even the judge who said I should be kept here. I'm certain that one day I will be back to live in happiness with you until the end of my days. Do not worry about me now. The only thing I long for is you. But whenever I get lonely, I look at your photo, which is always in front of me. Many thanks for the wonderful Christmas cards you sent me. Mommy visits me 2 or 3 times a year, and I'm allowed to receive and send 1 letter every month. All these things keep me happy and hopeful. In December 1965, I received a letter from Zeni in which she also asked me to come back home, just as Zinzi says in hers. The English was very good and the handwriting clear. You are doing well, my darlings. Keep it up. Oh, Thixo wam. Ndiqondile ke nto le. My darlings, once again our beloved mommy has been arrested, and now she and daddy are away in jail. My heart bleeds as I think of her sitting in some police cell far away from home, perhaps alone without anybody to talk to, longing for her little ones. It may be months or even years before you see her again. And for long, you may live like orphans, without your home and parents, without the natural love and affection and protection Mommy used to give you. she will be unable to give you the help and guidance you will need as you grow older and as new problems arise. Now, this is not the first time Mommy goes to jail. In October 1958, only 4 months after our wedding, she was arrested with 2,000 women when they protested against the passbook laws in Johannesburg. But now she has gone back again, and I cannot tell you how long she will be away this time. All that I wish you to always bear in mind is that we have a brave and determined Mommy. She gave up pleasure and comfort for a life full of hardship and misery because of the deep love she has for her country.
Your man of strength, Gideon, emerging triumphant. Although born into the brutal embrace of apartheid, scarred by the savage atmosphere of racism, unjustly imprisoned in the bloody maws of South African dungeons. Would the man survive? Could the man survive? His answer strengthened men and women around the world in the Alamo and San Antonio, Texas, on the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, in Chicago's Loop, in New Orleans, Mardi Gras, in New York's Times Square. We watched as the hope of Africa sprang through the prison's doors. His stupendous heart intact, his gargantuan will hale and hearty. He had not been crippled by brutes, nor was his passion for the rights of human beings diminished by 27 years of imprisonment. Even here in America, we felt the cool, refreshing breeze of freedom. When Nelson Mandela took the seat of the presidency in his country, where formerly he was not even allowed to vote, we were enlarged by tears of pride as we saw Nelson Mandela's former prison guards invited courteously by him to watch from the front rows of his inauguration. We saw him accept the World's Award in Norway with the grace and gratitude in the Zolan and ancient Roman carts and the confidence of African chiefs from ancient royal stools. No sun outlasts its sunset, and yet it will rise again and bring the dawn. Yes, Mandela's day is done, yet we, his inheritors, will open the gates wider for reconciliation. We will respond generously to the cries of blacks and whites, Asians, Hispanics, the poor who live piteously on the floor of our planet. He has offered us understanding. We will not withhold forgiveness even from those who do not ask. Nelson Mandela's day is done. We confess it in tearful voices, that we lift our own to say, thank you. Thank you, our Gideon. Thank you, our David. Thank you, our great, courageous man. We will not forget you. We will not dishonor you. We will remember and be glad that you lived among us, that you taught us, and that you loved us all.